With us now is Frank Donatelli. He's the chairman of GOPAC. In addition to serving as political director in the Reagan White House, Mr. Donatelli also served on the debate prep team for President Reagan in 1984 and Senator Bob Dole in 1986. And Mr. Donatelli, thanks so much for being with us today.
Great, thank you very much.
Well, who was better prepared for tonight's debate and who won, in your view?
Well, I thought that the story of the debate was the manner of the vice president, who he tried really hard to undo the damage of the very poor performance of the president just last week. And I just think he tried a little too hard on a lot of Congressman Ryan's answers. He was smirking, he was interrupting Ryan. And I just think that outside of real strong Democratic partisans, that's not going to go over very well.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question for you. How does this impact the Obama-Biden ticket with the American electorate?
Well, as I say, these debates are highly watched, and it's the biggest audience that you get by far during a campaign. And so this is your opportunity to reach out and touch voters who are independents and maybe soft partisans, haven't made up their mind. I mean, this is not a forum to go after partisan party members of your party. And I just think that that people get turned off by the vice president's antics. It's very similar, I thought, to Vice President Gore a dozen years ago when in debate with George W. Bush, he was caught sighing and smirking and so forth. I just think that was disrespectful. So I think on that score, it was a good night for Republicans. I also think, by the way, that Ryan was very well prepared on a range of issues. I thought he had very, very strong answers and was able to effectively rebut the vice president on most of the charges that he made.
Now, you mentioned that Joe Biden's mannerisms, his facial expressions, his laughter were damaging to him. Was there another moment in the debate that was particularly defining in your view?
Well, I thought that when Biden criticized Romney's famous 47% remark, I thought Ryan's response was really good when he said, I'm sure the vice president of all people knows that sometimes words don't come out right. Which I thought was a very, very effective response. I'm not sure that Biden brought up the 47% remark after that at all.
Okay, and so from an historical perspective, how would you rate this vice presidential debate compared to others? I know you touched on the Gore debate, but how does this compare? How does this shape up to VP debates past?
I thought it was a pretty good debate. Vice presidential debates normally don't mean anything. And this one I thought was really substantive. They covered a wide variety of issues. I thought they had a lot of back and forth, a lot of good interaction on things. And, each candidate got to lay out their particular vision for America, specifically the economic vision. And I think if you're able to compare the two visions, and the economy doing poorly like it is, I think it's a good night for Republicans.
Last question, Mr. Donatelli. Looking toward the next presidential debate, what do you think we can expect from Barack Obama and Mitt Romney? You think we'll see the same Mitt Romney, and will we see maybe a different Barack Obama?
Well, you won't see an Obama that looks down at his shoes the whole debate and looks like that he's totally sad that he has to be there. I think he's going to be a lot more aggressive, and he's going to challenge Romney on a lot of things. So I think they're going to be ready for that. I think, Romney and Ryan score well when they're able to talk about our terrible economic circumstances and how they have a different vision for getting this country working and moving again. I mean, if I were Romney, that's the one thing that I'd be looking to do in every possible answer.
All right, Mr. Frank Donatelli, thanks so much for being with us.
Great, thank you very much.
And thank you for watching Newsmax TV.